Every day, you likely interact with products made in China, such as the smartphone you hold and the shoes you wear. The People's Republic of China has become a global manufacturing hub, representing a massive and significant economic force. Specifically, China's industrial sector contributes a substantial portion, approximately 36%, of the country's total gross domestic product. Its total production capacity now exceeds the combined output of the next 9 largest manufacturers worldwide. This remarkable success was not an overnight event, but the result of strategic policy changes over many decades. The story began in 1978 with Deng Xiaoping's economic reforms. These reforms opened the country to foreign investment. This shift created a unique economic model. Private firms became job creators in the economy. Economic growth came from cheap land and labor. Export revenues built modern infrastructure. This combines state guidance with market speed. China's workforce, the world's largest with 791 million workers, faces profound transformations. In 2015, 277.5 million were migrant workers from rural areas, a crucial low-cost labor pool. These workers leave their villages, sending remittances home. The hukou system historically created inequality. A new generation, more educated and digitally connected, demands better conditions, raising labor costs. This shift, with an aging population and youth unemployment, forces factories to relocate or automate. The Made in China 2025 initiative aims to transform the nation into a high-tech powerhouse. It targets key sectors, leveraging state funding to nurture domestic champions, moving from quantity to quality. China is the largest market for industrial robots, installing 276,288 units in 2023. This requires workers to transition occupations by 2030, highlighting the need for new skills. The evolving workforce prioritizes work-life balance, shaping China's economic future. China's labor law of 1994 and labor contract law of 2008 provide a legal framework for labor. These laws protect workers' rights, mandating contracts within a month of hiring. Contract types include fixed-term, project-based, and open-ended. Employers require legally defined grounds for termination, with improper termination incurring severance. The standard workweek is 40 hours, with limited overtime and mandatory overtime pay. Weekdays receive 150% of the normal wage, rest days 200%, and holidays 300%. Employers and employees contribute to the 5 insurances and 1 fund. This includes pension, medical, unemployment, work injury, maternity insurance, and the housing fund. Workers can join trade unions, focusing on social stability. Dispute resolution follows mediation, labor arbitration, and a people's court lawsuit. This mechanism relies on local enforcement to challenge powerful employers. China's labor laws often face a gap between their intent and the reality for workers. This disparity is fueled by local governments prioritizing economic growth, leading to lax enforcement. The 996 system, where employees work long hours, epitomizes this gap, violating labor laws. Despite its illegality, this workweek persists, driven by low wages and overtime pay. Another challenge is the misuse of dispatch labor, where workers are hired through agencies. These dispatch workers receive lower pay, fewer benefits, and weaker legal protections. Workplace safety remains a critical concern, particularly in high-risk industries where violations occur. These violations frequently lead to serious injuries and accidents. Rising labor costs have prompted some factories to adopt a more conciliatory approach. Some factories are improving dormitories, offering better food to retain their workers. This marks a market-driven evolution of working conditions, complementing legal enforcement. China's state-guided industrial policies significantly shape its economy. 5-year plans channel resources into key sectors, investing in infrastructure and R&D. This cultivates national champions, firms for global competition. State-owned banks offer low-cost credit, helping firms expand rapidly. This scale leads to overcapacity, like in solar panels and EVs. Excess production is exported at competitive prices. This creates trade tensions as nations accuse China of dumping. Made in China 2025 aims to transform the nation into an innovator. This plan focuses on advanced semiconductors and high-speed trains. China increases R&D investment, fostering STEM graduates and patents. The focus shifts to human capital, workforce knowledge, and skills. This aims for self-sufficiency in core components by 2025. China's global relationships depend on balancing goals with fair trade. China's industrial complex is a powerful force in the global economy. Its mechanism is a fusion of market dynamism and state strategy working together. Labor laws exist, but reality for millions remains a battle against long hours each day. China balances global demands with the rights of its people and their needs. The engine churns toward a new reality where labor isn't cheap and innovation defines product soul. China's industry is a complex transition that is ongoing now.